for the foreseeable future, this is going to be one of the last, if not the absolute last video that I post regarding an Infiniti FX50. Let me explain. Due to circumstances, I call this life, we have gotten to a point whereby the needs of the family are not being fulfilled by this vehicle the way we would like it to do. I am not saying that there's anything inherently wrong with the vehicle. It is a fun, reliable vehicle and I've had great experiences with it. However, as much as it caters to my needs as an individual, it is not doing it for the entire family in optimal manner. We would like something with more space, more utility, and perhaps a little more comfort. Yes, it is a comfortable vehicle, comfortable enough, but this was geared more as a sporty variant for people that did not want sports coupes or sedans, sporty sedans. So right off the bat, let's establish some stats. 220,000 miles. It's actually a little under that, but I'm going to put 220,000 in the title so that right off the bat you know what you're getting into. And I would like to list it for $6,500. Again, I'd like to put that number right up in the title. You decide for yourself. What is this? It is a 2009 Infiniti FX50. As you can see, it is a sport model. So it's got a few, I've made a video and I also have a blog post out there regarding what makes an Infiniti FX Sport model special. So I won't go into too much detail here, but I will tell you, so being a sport model and an FX50, you've got the 21-inch wheels, you've got EdBwoy brakes, you've got different headlights, you've got, you know, the rear steering as well, you've got sport adjustable suspension. And this one is also a technology package, so it's got all these things on the left knee bolster area. So, I mean, I sure hope you don't expect an excellent vehicle at $6,500. It's not so much the mileage, because I keep my cars for a really long time. But again, I don't know. I know people usually look for these cars for a really long time, so I don't know how far people are going to be coming from when they want to look at this vehicle right here. So I'm trying to save everybody some time, and what I'm going to do is post as much as I can about the condition of the vehicle. It's okay. I think when I looked at it, I'm pricing it according to Kelley Blue Book fair condition, but I feel like it's a little better than fair. But I can't force that, you know. Looking at the paint, it might have a few scuffs, maybe a few scratches, right? And I think I took it in for a trade evaluation the other day, and they said it had, oh yeah, I see it now, you know, a few things like that. Again, it's not like it's been a hail damaged vehicle. It's an okay vehicle, okay? Wheels, some scuffs here and there. The tires are not good. Okay, that's one of the credits. That's one of the things that makes me drop it down from a good vehicle to a fair vehicle. Okay, so, but otherwise everything else works. I was having this discussion with somebody some time back, and they said, you know what's crazy about Japanese vehicles is that I know people usually say, man, I wouldn't touch the luxury vehicles beyond 100,000 miles because that's when everything breaks down, electronics go to trash. And I said, funny thing about all the Japanese vehicles that I've had, including some that have taken all the way to 300,000 miles, everything works the way it was supposed to when brand new. So I'm going to do this. Let me open the trunk in case you'll be able to hear it a little better from here. But I'm about to start the vehicle. I've got WeatherTech floor mats. I don't know when I don't know the next time I'll get into an FX or a QX70 again, because even the white one that we have, I'm getting rid of that, or at least I'm considering getting rid of that. So WeatherTech floor mats, I haven't really added too many extras on this vehicle. So a few of the things, maybe this, you know, a few of the things that we have here might come with it. I mean, just depends on how well we end up, how our discussion goes. Before I start the vehicle and it gets a little too loud to be able to hear me clearly, interior, you've seen what the back looks like, right? For 220,000 miles, no rips, tears. There might be a little bit of wear on the seat, but again, nothing too crazy. The heated and cool seats all work perfectly. Same thing over there. The sport stuff, Have I ever shown you guys how the Sport bolsters work to get you closer and push back? I think I already collapsed them. Again, maybe I shouldn't dwell on this because it's in a different video. The dashboard has cracks, as they do at a certain age. This vehicle is a Southern vehicle, and as such, it had the good things. The good things from the South is that it doesn't have rust, but took up quite a lot of heat. So the dash does have cracks in certain places. Nowhere is it pulling out in huge chunks, but it's got that. And again, I feel like I'm giving it away at a certain price, so I'd rather not have to come back and jump in the car taking a million pictures, you know, sell it for a decent price and kind of move on with life. So steering wheel, no crazy failures. I mean, this thing is pretty good and everything works like it should. Let's go ahead and start it. And first, let me do this, you know, let's look at the mileage while we can. Oh, next. 217,607. You can see that the check engine light does exist. I've not done anything funky to turn it off, but I'm going to start the vehicle and you'll see that. Oh, listen to that. They always sound so good right when you're about to get rid of them. Give it 30 seconds and then it's going to change tone. Turn this off. We'll see when this drops. Oh, it's going up, huh? Can smell it. You know what? I might end up not posting this video because I'm only doing this because I'll be getting a credit for the trade, and I mean, trades can get wild, man. I've had people offering me $900. But I think the majority of people are offering me right around $4,000 to $5,000. So, yeah, it's not all that significant, but it's something, you know, compared to the price of the vehicle we're about to buy. $5,000. I mean, it's something. It helps, you know. And plus, trades usually help you whenever you're trying to, for your tax benefits, basically, you know, lowers the, on paper, the price of the vehicle that you paid. You pay tax on a little less. This is owned outright. I have the title in hand and everything. Yeah, there you go. So it's settled down. It doesn't sound as, you know, it's not growling as bad as it was initially. And I'm not going to abuse it, but I'm going to give it a little bit of gas. Oh my goodness. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that because, as I said, the vehicle otherwise isn't really hurting me. It's fine where it is. I just want to kind of reduce the number of vehicles I have. I'm getting rid of my projects. You know, you guys might have seen a different video where I was, yeah, that one has been sold. I was considering getting rid of that. That Infiniti M56 in the background, that's going away. I'll be replacing these vehicles with others. So at some point, what you see in the parking lot is going to be all the way different. But I wanted to at least, I don't know, I just don't want to have too many cars that I'm not using at this point. I'm just going in a different direction. You know, as I said, life happens. I bought a lot of these things when I was in a different situation in my life, but right now it's the demands from work, business, family, all those things. And, you know, I'm getting a little older, man. I've realized I do need some my me time that does not involve working on cars anymore, you know. So $6,500 is what I'd like to get for it in its current condition. It's in decent shape. It's not in perfect shape, and I'm recording this video so that no one feels deceived by whatever they see. And if the number makes sense to you, give me a shout. If you'd like to see more detail of something, you know, I'm open to doing that for a serious buyer, certainly. But I'm not faking about what the vehicle has, you know. It's got a few issues, right? Well, I guess it's got certain imperfections. Let me call them imperfections. Otherwise, as I said, I think it's reliable. I can depend on it to drive anywhere in the country like that I want to. And as I said, everything works. Power windows, and being a V8, it's power, automatic windows on all four of them. The only thing that the 2009s did not have yet was the power trunk, so I'll have to go and shut the trunk myself. But I can close, power folding mirrors. Audio works. Heated cool seats work. You can hear it. Listen. There you go. The other one works as well, which I need right now. Can you hear that? They're strong, aren't they? AC, let's run that. It works pretty well. Let me go shut this. The cincher works. As I said, it's got stuff that you expect. If you buy a car for $6,500, I'm sure things do happen. At least a car of this caliber. So if I don't sell it, if someone's curious, if I don't sell it, what's going to happen? If I don't sell it, I'll just keep it. I guess it's not, as I said, it's not terrible. I do not hate the car by any means. It's just that I considered, maybe give someone an opportunity. People are always looking for Infiniti FX50s, and that's the hesitation I have right now. Is that okay? Sell it, then what? What are you going to replace it with? I already know what I'm replacing it with, but FX50s are not becoming any less rare. If I ever thought about getting another vehicle with a 5.0, unless you want like a Mustang, it's going to be tough to get another FX50 or QX70. So that's why I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should just hold on to it. But again, before trading it in and having a dealer try to sell it to you for 10 grand, maybe just offer it and see if any of you guys would be interested in getting the vehicle. Okay? All right, if you're interested in it, give me a shout. You know where to find me, and I'll post my email address basically. Otherwise, all the best for those who have FX50s. Keep on trucking with life.